You live.
Oh, I'm on too.
Oh, we live.
We are lively.
Yeah. Good evening and welcome to the Chargers Power Hour, your weekly Chargers news, fantasy news, and NFL news. Well, unfortunately, our Chargers dropped their only loss of the season to the New York
Hold on, Lee. You
Football.
ain't just gonna introduce me. I'm
Oh,
here.
welcome to my
First guest.
man Bogart Scott Free
Hey, it's a pleasure to be
and
here.
my main man JD Guccini from the Heart to Start channel on YouTube. And one of my podcast mates on the Gen Wealth Net. And Bogey is the man, the myth, and the legend behind the Gen
You're far
Wealth
too
Net.
kind. You're far too kind. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm not. You know what? I'm pretty good. Pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, you're
Cooler
old
now that
school.
I'm here on the Power Hour. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Well, this Chargers segment is brought to you by no other than neonpeacockmerch.com and the Gen Wealth Net YouTube channel.
There you
And
go, Lee.
starting on Monday, October 6th, up to 35% off everything and $13.50 tees. And
Oh,
I
snap.
have
Hold
this
on. You got.
happening Lightning Lad shirt that was made for me from neonpeacockmerch.com.
I like it. So wait a second. So you got the skinny on the new sale. Before this is a spoiler alert here. I love it. NeonPeacockMerch.com.
Yep. Peacock sent it over and said Monday, 35% off everything on the site and $13.50 tees. Hey, not bad. They're great shirts, great quality. And they're also Neon Peacock merch. He can custom make t-shirts, whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We can say that we have quite a few on the Gen Wealth. Yeah. So, well, the Bolts fell 21-18
Big
to
bro.
the.
Hey, wait. You don't want to shout out the chat before you get into it, big
Yes,
bro.
let me
Hold
shout out
on.
the chat.
Yeah, there you go.
We
Go
got
ahead.
Emil
Take
in the house. What's up, Emil? Nancy, welcome. Diamond Joe, my boy, thank you. Tuning in from California, my friend. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Ghost Monkey, welcome. Thank you. Joining. Candlestick, thank you too. Hey, everyone, welcome.
He's our guy. Look at our guy. He's grown up right in front of us. Look at that.
Well, our Chargers fell 21-18 to the Giants for their first loss of the season. Herbert was 23 for 41, 203 yards, touchdown, and two costly interceptions. Now, our stud rookie pause, Marion Hampton, had 12 rushes for 128 yards and a touchdown. And for our main man, Quentin Johnson, 8 receptions, 98 yards, and a touchdown. So, and our next opponents
hold
are.
on real quick. Let me ask you a question, Lee.
Yeah, sure.
So wait, hold on. What does that break down for Hampton in this game? He was like 10 yards a clip, 10 plus.
Yeah, he had a large one. Pause. Yeah, you know.
Go ahead, continue, man. Continue.
Well, and as for the New York Football Giants, we had Jackson Dart doing his thing in his rookie campaign.
What do you think went wrong there for you guys? Would you think it was a lack of film, maybe?
Personally, as I told you on stream the day after and the day before, I felt lack of film, but there was film from him in college, but not in the NFL. And I think I think they took, hey, it's a rookie. He ain't going to do that well. That little rookie came out and he came flying. He was running and gunning.
You think you might have slept on him a little bit?
I think we did. But we also suffered a serious injury in that game, and that was to Joe Alt. And it showed. As soon as he left, it was a different story.
Ooh, Alt delete.
And we're going to be without him for maybe 2 to 6 weeks with a high ankle sprain.
Is he an IR candidate?
They're not going to put him on the IR. They're going to evaluate him week to week. From what I was listening to on the podcast, and that's what Coach Harbaugh said. He's gonna go from week to week, and they're gonna evaluate him, and then go from there. No, well, then again,
he's a real intense dude to talk to. You ever talk to Harbaugh?
No, I haven't, but he is one of your former coaches.
I talked to him. He yelled at me. He got in my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He's real intense.
Jackson Dart was 13 for 20, 111 yards, one TD, and a rushing TD. Now, Cam Scattaboo, that kid's amazing kid for fantasy football. 25 rushes for 73 yards. And you got Darius Slayton, who had 3 receptions for 44 yards. And unfortunately for the New York Giants, they lost Malik Neighbors to a torn ACL for the whole season. So that I was kind of looking forward to seeing what was going to happen with Nabers and Dart. But unfortunately, we're not going to see that until next year, unfortunately.
And hopefully the kid comes back quickly. I always bank on the youth, right? The kid's young.
Yeah.
Medicine these days and science, and he maybe comes back bigger, badder, and stronger.
Now, as for the fantasy value taking place of Nabers, if you're gonna pick up Slayton, or you're gonna pick up Wandale Robinson if you already have him on your roster.
Well, Wandale's more than likely already rostered.
Yeah,
like it's a high probability he's rostered.
Pretty much.
I would even take a flyer on Hyatt. You know what I mean? It's not a bad look.
It's not a bad look. Yeah, well, we haven't seen much of Hyatt either. But yeah, for me, the quarterback duo between Dart and Scatterby looks very promising for the Giants. They have a great young team, a great young nucleus, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Unfortunately, it sucked for my Chargers that had to be our first loss, but hey, it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Now, Scatterboo had 79 rushing yards on 25 attempts, and I felt the Chargers struggling and was the penalties that hurt us the most. I mean, penalties from false starts. There was numerous penalties.
Do you got how many yards y'all gave up on the penalties?
Oh, it was that was what, it was like 111 yards on.
You guys have played clean football pretty much this year.
Yeah, we have, besides these 2 interceptions by Herbert.
It kind of did fall apart there.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice having that 3-0 cushion in the division, but looking how the Chiefs played, it was like, whoops. We got to play better ball. These injuries can hurt. I mean, and then again, Amari Hampton.
The Chiefs?
Huh? The Queefs?
Yeah, there you go. I was about to say, what's wrong? What have you done with my friend Lee?
I ain't going to call those kingdom and queens.
Who are you, and what have you done with my friend Lee?
Those Queefs are not my friends. Yeah. So Chiefs Kingdom, you can go to hell, boss.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. The sugar-free haterade. That's the show I'm here for.
Yeah, well, now as for this, I mean, the stats going into Amari and Hampton had some nice runs, but I'm looking forward to more of, we're looking at also, we play now the Washington Commanders, a Jaden Daniels team, another mobile quarterback. So we came from Jackson Dart, and as for the fantasy value for Jaden Daniels, he is coming back from a week absence after his injury, but we have another mobile quarterback. So this is going to be another interesting week for my Chargers, but I
might
think
not
got
be
it.
as mobile. He's coming off a sprained knee.
Yeah, as for the Commanders, they're going to be without Terry McLaurin. They're going to be without 3 of their main starters. So, but you can't just say, hey, they have no scary Terry. It's next man up. Just as my Chargers, they have to do without Joe Alt. It's next man up. So, I'm not taking the Commanders as an easy win. I'm looking at this game as, hey, it's a non-conference game, but I want to get this W. I want to get back into the win column. So on that. As for our defense last week, Tully had a hell of a game. He had 10 solo tackles, 4 sacks. So, and that was very promising. As for not having Joey Bosa from last year, Tully's showing, hey, without Bosa, I can be the man here in LA. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do about it. A tough Commanders defense with Bobby Wagner and Luvu. Correct, Bogey? So, yeah, so we got there. And as for this week, Keenan Allen can set a Chargers record with 2 more receptions equaling 1,000 on his career with the Chargers. So we shall see. Probably on that first drive, we may see some Chargers history this week.
Hey, shout out to Phillip. Shout out to Emil. Emil said, who's the backup to Hampton, bro?
Hampton's backup is going to be...
Is it Haskins?
It's Haskins, and it's...
It's like Vidal's.
Shout out to Peacock. Peacock up in this mug. What's up,
Shout
bro?
out Peacock! As for Hampton...
Shout out to Peacock killing the thumbnail.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Peacock. As Hampton, you go to... We're looking at Haskins, and then you go Vidal.
Yeah, because Vidal's more special teams guy, but he's definitely active for these games.
Yeah, so
Haskins is probably the spare wheel, the spare tire.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, we got the GWN lawyer in the building, Lee.
Mr. Mayberry, happy travels to Denver, my friend. Thank you for tuning in.
Yep,
I hope you and Holly have a lovely time in Denver.
Yes, Denver's an awesome place too. What up, Ty?
Yeah, well, as for week 5, the Chargers will return to SoFi for a matchup with the Commanders. The Chargers come in with a 3-1 record, 3-0 in the AFC West, while the Commanders are coming in off a 34-27 loss to the Falcons. And the Commanders are 2-2 and 1-0 in the NFC East.
Okay.
So we're looking at that. And we gotta.
What you thinking here, Lee? How you matching up against them? Like,
I like the matchup. I'm just, it's going to be interesting to see what Jaden Daniels does coming off his injury. How is he going to be? Is it going to be?
They might be Debo-less also.
Now, no, Debo is going to play. He was practicing today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Debo is going to be playing.
Because he didn't practice all week. But I was going to say, like, Debo has a history of not practicing and then going.
No, he was a limited participant in practice today.
You guys on the road?
No, we're at home.
Oh, okay. So he did get eliminated today.
Yeah, he got eliminated today. Yeah, so.
Okay. I kind of need you, Debo.
Now, as for those who may be betting on this game, the money line is on the Commanders plus 130 and the Chargers minus 155. The spread is the Chargers at minus 2.5 and the over-under is 47.5 in this game this weekend.
It's interesting. What's the under over at? What's the point total?
47.5.
47. Okay, there's got some points in this game.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I like Hampton a lot here. Genty just continued his little breakout two weeks in a row now. He's been going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The shit. It was last week against y'all. So
yeah.
we do like Hampton a lot this week.
Yeah, my thoughts on if Herbert's pocket stays mostly clean, expect him to find his playmakers downfield. An area of weakness for Washington, I see this being a back-and-forth affair with the home team Chargers making enough timely plays to get back into the win column, hopefully this weekend.
When are people going to start giving me credit as a doctor, bro? Like, I'm a surgeon. Bro, I performed that surgery on Quentin Johnston's hands, bro.
Oh, thank you,
I gave him
Bogey,
the first ever hand transplant. He's one of the best in the game, man. I thought it was a botched surgery, to be honest. That's why I have no QJ. You know what I mean? He's killing it now, bro.
Yeah.
Bravo to me. You're welcome, Lee.
Yeah,
I'm a doctor.
Nope.
Don't forget about the chat, Lee.
What's up, Mr. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to have you on one week, Mr. Mayberry, and you can talk all your Charger stuff also.
There you go. Yeah, definitely. You can't look. I'm a guest here, right?
Yeah.
This is not my house. Just, me and Bones, we just wanted to make sure we put the pressure on you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
Bones didn't forget Vegas.
Bones did wear a Chargers jersey in Las Vegas.
I'm here on the first ever Chargers Power Hour with Bones because you guys are coming off that first loss. You know what I mean? You tried to curse my team. You tried your hardest.
You can
I'm just here.
but you can try it. Hey,
I'm just
but
here
no,
so I
you're.
don't
Hey,
get fined.
let me give you a shout out, Bogey. Same to you, JD and Diamond Joe. Congratulations to your 49ers last night.
Don't congratulate us. We're congratulations that we're going through we're withstanding the what you bestowed upon us and desecrating bones. You see, Mac Jones, he's being held together by duct tape right now. You see what you did to him?
Well, you're Dr. Bogey.
You're right. You're right. You know what? Actually, I should thank you. This is good business. This is good business. You know, I'm not cheap.
No, I know you're not. We know that.
QJ pretty much took his whole rookie contract to get us that hand transplant.
Well, speaking of that,
had to find some good hands.
To all that are watching, make sure you sub up to the Gen Wealth, to the Heart to Start, and to Neon Peacock merch on YouTube. Also, on the Gen Wealth, we offer fantasy football advice pretty much daily. We have live streams on almost every single game, pretty much.
That's all we do.
And also, we have our own fantasy football league. So every single year, we open up new leagues. So always stay tuned, and you'll get more information as the time goes along. But we got quite a bit over on the Gen Well. We deliver fantasy news, sarcasm, isms, footballisms, you name it. We deliver all the isms, and then you get it from me from the ear to the streets. So you got to get it loud and clear.
Can you hear?
Oh, I can hear, but the H is silent. But the H is silent. I can hear, but my ears are always glued to the street.
See, there you go. Look at that. He's right. Look, he's just freestyling now. Look, he's killing it.
Now, as for this week's, the Chargers, Mekhi Becton, Will Disley, and Tucker Fisk are questionable. Now, out is Joe Alt and Darius Davis on special teams. So, JD, can you cue up that AFC West percentage picture? Now, that's what we're looking at, Chargers fans. Bolt up. That's looking pretty fuzzy. Let's just get this W, but let's tack on more of those Ws, and then towards the second half of the season, tack on some more of those AFC West Ws, because I want to see those Queefs end that 9-year reign of the AFC West. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go.
It's been 9
years straight. Fuck those Bronchies. Fuck those Queefs. Fuck those Raiders. Sorry, Bakes.
I like it. See? And you didn't want to call it the sugar-free haterade show.
Come on now. You think I'm going to say nothing about the Queefs, the donkey's ass, and the Ray Turns? Come on now.
All I had to do was set you off. That's all.
You know my hatreds for all those mofos. Yes. I can't stand that.
And so you agree. We will, from now on, from this moment forward, this is no longer the Chargers Power Hour. This is the sugar-free haterade show.
No,
Peacock, let's go ahead and get that.
Big bro, let's run through the chat. All right, slow down and run through the chat, man. They firing you up.
I think the Chargers. Lee, do you think the Chargers make any moves at the trade deadline? Emil, if we do make a trade, I believe it's either going to be for a person such as to replace, making sure Joe Alt's injury is nothing serious. And I think a running back might be in line also.
If it's a running back, it's someone like lower tier.
Now, Emil did say A.J. Brown needs to change the scenery, but he will not be coming to my Chargers, unfortunately. I don't think that's going to happen. If we make a move, it's going to be a running back and a depth piece, like for left tackle, or, I would like a center because I'm not too fond of Bradley Bozeman. I'm sorry. And as Charger fans, then we're not happy with Bradley Bozeman.
Whatever happened to Corey Linsley? You guys didn't have him
He retired because of knee injuries.
Oh, shit.
That man for 3 years, he had there was no quarterback hits. There was no sacks
he was
allowed.
Hella good.
He was, oh God, that was lights out.
He was good with Green Bay.
Yeah.
And Green Bay kind of went to shit for like a season when they first lost him. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Mr. Ty Mabry. We got a house full of Bronco fans. I'm making watch. What's up, Albert? Thanks for joining us tonight. Peacock, thank you for joining us. And to my friend Miles Peacock, hey, congratulations again to your Houston Texans last year, but I'm looking forward to that revenge in Week 17, my friend.
Oh, he's calling it out now.
I'm going to say it right now, and I will do it right now. We will do the exactly same bet we did last year, and someone's charity will be a charitable donation if it's mine or if it's yours. But I look forward to it because it's always fun competing against you, Peacock, and your Houston Texans.
Be careful what you ask for, Lee.
Hey, exactly. We asked for that, but look what happened.
How about this? If you have intentions of getting to the fantasy Super Bowl, Week 17, that's Chargers Texans, right? And like you have a QJ, you selling high on QJ, so you know what I mean. So you don't feel like obligated. Like say QJ continues this, because it's pretty remarkable what he's doing. I mean the ADOT is like 19 yards or some shit. That's crazy.
Well, right now, we do have a receiver sitting over there named Trey Harris that still hasn't done anything. Is he going to be a second half darling? We shall see.
Ooh, interesting. I doubt
now, there's one player I would like to point out that I think is going to be a stud pause for the Chargers next year is tight end Aronde Gadsden II. Ooh. I like what I saw from him 2 weeks ago. Yes, he had a setback last week, but I'm looking forward to seeing his growth and see what happens in the coming rest of the season and next year beyond.
You don't think before the trade deadline, you guys want to look like an Njoku or anything like that?
There's been rumors out there that we are one of the teams, along with your 49ers, rumored to go after him at the deadline.
I doubt our Niners will do that.
Oh, because you do have George Kittle coming back Week 7.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, that's the plan or attack because he's not going to play Week 6, but he will be ready for Week 7. I did see that. Yeah. And I believe what they wanted for Njoku was it really wasn't that bad. I thought.
Man, I bet you they'll take like a 5.
Actually, what they're asking, for Njoku, they're looking for a conditional 2026 third round pick in return for Njoku.
Oh shit, that's pretty pricey.
Yeah, so
I bet you they'll take I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, they probably would take a 4.
Now, see, there was rumors that we would go after Mark Andrews, but that's all settled down. That's not gonna happen. Then again, who knows what could happen?
I think those rumors might spike up again if the Ravens continue to go in that wrong direction. They're all beat up. They're like down 11 starters right now.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Papa Guru, welcome. Thank you, and I appreciate you tuning in. And I also appreciate the phone call a little earlier, wishing me luck on the show. I appreciate that, and it really meant a lot. Thank you.
He's growing up right before our eyes. Look at our little ears.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Big ear now.
Yeah, but no. I mean, if anyone has any questions, I'll happily answer them for you. Let's see what else we got. Let's see.
You want to go over the power rankings, big bro, on the screen?
Okay, yeah. So as for the power rankings that was released by NFL.com and CBS, they have the Buffalo Bills as number 1.
What?
The Eagles as 2.
What?
The Detroit Lions is 3.
What?
The Rams has 4.
What?
And our Los Angeles Chargers as 5. And then they have the Kansas City Chiefs as 6.
What?
Yeah. So.
And they ain't got the Niners in that motherfucker.
Well, your Niners are probably going to move up and take their place on the Rams, I would think. They are atop of the NFC West.
All of a sudden, me and Bones got a problem with CBS and NFL.com.
There you go. And here's the playoff chances. Buffalo's got a 99.9%. Pittsburgh, 95.5. And our Los Angeles Chargers have an 84.1%, while the Colts is right behind us with 83%. Then you got the Chiefs at 82.1%, and you got the lonely Denver Broncos at 68.7, the Jacksonville Jaguars at 86.5, and the Baltimore Ravens down at 49.4. And the Houston Texans around 28.2, the Patriots
Hey,
24.9,
but look at this though.
Cincinnati.
When the Texans play Baltimore, the Lamar Jackson list, Roquan Smith
Yeah,
list,
that's gonna go.
and several others, like 11 total starters on both
Yeah,
sides of the ball.
13. Yeah,
I think the
13.
and then that percentage is going to flip tremendously. You know what I mean? They're going to jump up to 40-something%, and then Baltimore's going to drop down to like 20-something%. And then I think, hey, look, if the Broncos could pull off this upset, it's going to be real tough going into Philly and pulling it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, our man Neon Peacock Merch has a question for me. He goes, I don't have Lad McConkey, but does he have a bounce back game anytime soon? Or does he trend of him being essentially the wide receiver 3 over there continue? Well, I'm hoping for a bounce back game. I remember saying it on the show, I think Tuesday. I think he's going to have a bounce back game because I think this is going to be a back and forth game. So I'm hoping to see a Lad touchdown and we can fire up the bagpipes this week because I do miss doing that on the shows.
They got a young a corner over there that's doing his thing. The rookie Trey Amos. So I feel
Amos,
like
yeah.
that's who's gonna be on QJ. I couldn't tell. I'm like, who's the other corner?
Now, isn't Marshawn Lattimore over there too?
Yeah, but he's
Marshawn Lattimore's 30 years old, and Father Time's starting to kick on his side.
He's gonna be on Lad, bruh.
Yeah, so also Keenan Allen can get his 1,000 reception this week with the Chargers, so he could set a franchise record for having 1,000 receptions.
Here's the question:
Yes.
When does Keenan Allen get hurt again? Because then I'll play Lad.
We always have that Keenan Allen missing a bunch of games.
You got it on the schedule?
I don't have it on my schedule.
Keenan Allen has a handy on the schedule somewhere. I don't wish it on him.
I don't wish it on him, but with Keenan, it does pop up here and there.
Pencil him in.
Yeah, exactly.
Keenan Allen did play the whole year last year, actually, in Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago, he did.
It's real cold.
Well, also, they could move Slayer over as lined up at left tackle. He saw his best season in 2022 when stepping in for an injured Rashawn Slater. So that's going to be interesting. See if he does switch over there. But he had a great season that year when Slater was hurt. Now, the other Charger news is that Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter could be one of the most sought-after coaching candidates in the next coaching cycle also.
You got, usually when there's an organization and they're getting rid of their coach, they usually go the other way. So like, for example, Mike McDaniel's offensive minded, he's out of there. Maybe they look at bro over there in Miami. You know what I mean?
I remember the last defensive guru we supposedly had was Brandon Staley, and how did that work out? You know what I'm trying to say?
Here's my issue with Brandon Staley. He was defensive minded, but he was a quarterback coach and like an offensive like staff guy. Then he got moved to the defensive side by Sean McVay, and then after one season, he parlays that into that head coaching gig. It was totally weird. Like I'm like this guy just like to me it was a product of like. He came from Sean McVay, so they're like, yeah, bring him over.
Well, as Peacock just said, Keenan Allen missing 3 to 5 weeks is definitely circled on Bones' revenge curse schedule.
Yes. So we can free Lad and fire up the bagpipes.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping for a high-scoring game so we can fire up the bagpipes on Sunday. It would be it's been kind of quiet over the Gen Wealth without the bagpipes pause.
What's Justin Herbert's averages right now? It's his passing attempt averages.
Let's see.
Off the top of your dome? Because it's like I feel like he needs to throw like 35 to 40 to get all.
He's been averaging quite a few of the. Let's see, Herbert. Let's see his.
Like, look at Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold ain't throwing more than like 25 times a game for real. And like, so only one person's eating over there. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's hurting Lad.
All right.
He is the WR3 over there.
All right. Week 1, Herbert had 34 attempts, 25 completions. Week 2, 27 attempts, 19 completions. Week 3, 47 attempts, 28 completions.
Yeah, and Lad didn't even get in.
And week 4, 41 attempts, 23 completions. Now, as for Mr. McConkey.
Yeah, what's his targets like in those 2 games in week 3 and 4? What was his targets?
Weeks 3
Yeah,
and 4,
because
right?
those are the games where he's going.
Okay, and his
all like
targets in week 3 was 7 targets, 4 receptions. Week 4 against the Giants, 6 targets, 1 reception.
Wow. So he is literally the WR3 on that
3
team.
in Los Angeles, correct.
The fact that he's even averaging 6 targets a game is pretty good. Because look at week 1, I think he got 7.
Week 1, he had 9 targets, 6 receptions,
okay. 9
and for 74 yards.
Okay,
and
so
then
that wasn't so bad. But
then week 2 was 5 targets, 5 receptions for 48 yards.
Damn, he's literally averaging like 6 targets a game.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I mean, we have a good matchup this week. I would like to free the lad. I mean, physically free the lad. Free this man. Lightning lad.
Look at Terry McLaurin. He's not even playing. Like, we need someone to fire up some bagpipes. It's gonna be the dual
we need those bagpipes
game.
fired up. Because we're not going to get Terry McLaurin bagpipes this week. We're going to get the lad bagpipes.
Let's
go. Let's
we might get some McCaffrey bagpipes.
Cap for life. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
What up, Cap?
Yeah. All right. Cap for life says Sean Tucker at BTJR.
I'm playing BTJ on
BTJR
Monday.
for me.
On Monday, fuck it.
And Cap goes, Lad or Wan'Dale Robinson. I'm going to go with the...
I feel like Sean Tucker is like, if you're in a real bind here at running back, I'm still gonna play the upside of BTJ.
Yeah. And then Cap for life says, Lad or Wan'Dale.
Lad or Wan'Dale. Damn. Probably Wan'Dale.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. We're just going over the target.
You got a 40. If you are picking Lad, you are attaching yourself to a higher scoring game. Vegas got that at 47, right?
40, yeah, exactly.
And that Saints. You know, it's funny that Giants Saints game has sneaky shootout potential just because they're both terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Those teams have just historically shot it out in this last, however many 5-6 years. It's kind of crazy how that happens with the Giants and the Saints.
It was. Now, we shall see what happens. Now, the Chargers, we can get back in that win column. It'd be nice against a tough opponent, but you know what? This is going to be a good matchup against another mobile quarterback.
But
I'm not going to say I would not. I know this is his first game back, so we shall see. And he's also facing our defense is like right now a makeshift defense. It's being pieced together by like second and third stringers right now.
Your Chargers?
What up, AJ? Welcome. Thank you.
Hey, Jay, what up, son?
Hey, AJ goes, Lee is the ear to the streets, and I'm the eye in the sky.
Salute,
AJ.
He's the oracle. And now he hit me like at 6 a.m. with a screenshot yesterday morning. And he picked up like Kendrick Bourne and in Tongass. He's like, I'm playing them. And then they went off like crazy yesterday. And he's like, I told you I'm the eye in the sky, Dad. Yeah, son.
Like father,
the
like son.
all-seeing eye in fantasy.
Yeah. So it's pretty, it's looking good. Now I'm hoping for another big game from Tully this week too. That should be nice.
Yeah.
He was. He had himself a fantasy week last week. He put himself a 54 burger in one of our leagues last week.
And he's not really he might not be as mobile as he wants to be right now, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, that's gonna be
the offensive line is pretty sus over there.
Yeah, so it should be fun. We shall see. So
what's your predictions on the game, Lee?
I'm gonna say 26-23 Chargers.
Okay.
That's my prediction for the weekend. 26-23. You heard it here first, from the ears to the streets.
It's going over.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. But no. It's just if you want your Lightning Lad shirt, head on over to neonpeacockmerch.com. And starting Monday, there will be $13.50 tees and also 35% off everything else on his website. So make
Yeah,
sure
are
to
we really
stop on
starting?
over.
Are we really starting Wandale over Lad for real?
I guess so.
It's so hard to just.
It's this
I
time
love you,
last year,
Lad.
it was Lad, Lad, Lad. It's like, what happened? I know as a Lad
They got a
owner,
run
you're a
game.
Lad
They got
owner
a run
too.
game, and QJ
Yeah, well,
is having his breakout.
yeah, QJ's
And then
playing for
Keenan Allen comes through, and he's all the safety valve shit.
Well, I look at it this way. QJ is playing for a new contract, which might happen.
Justin Herbert stretching the field goes all the way back to his rookie year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Remember like Jalen
Guyton, and then
and Tyler
Josh Palmer.
Johnson,
Josh Palmer.
Josh Palmer, like he was bombing these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have Keenan Allen and Mike Williams at one point or
Exactly.
another all the time. So like, I feel like what's happening here is because QJ is drawing the best coverage.
Yeah.
But he's just blowing past everybody. And then you got that giant arm with Herbert, so he's finding QJ down the field. It's crazy.
Oh, I saw a lot of QJ when he was here at TCU in college, so that's only down the street from me. That's one thing I saw a lot of. I saw a lot of TCU games, and that was something that was prominent. But you know what? I said last year, yes, I called them Butterfingers, but year 2 of the Harbaugh
You've been
system,
the QJ guy from the jump, though. I will say that.
I have.
Because
Now,
I've been making fun of you for like 2 seasons about it.
no, I've been a
QJ
truther.
sucks.
But
you can't
no,
listen, you said it though, you know what I mean?
yeah, I
That's
know.
what you
But
picked him up in every damn league we're in too this past
Yup.
season.
Yup.
Good shit.
No, and it's paying off. It's paying off. But
you just lock and load him. He's like Mike Williams 2.0.
yeah, he is Mike Williams 2.0.
Because remember, if you go back to like Mike Williams 2018, and I'll never forget this because I was a Mike Williams truther, and I remember picking him up even his at the end of his rookie year, just for the little playoff run, just as a third receiver, and he was going like 64 for 60 and things of that nature. But I was just but anyways, year 2 he goes crazy, but his ADOT was like 21 yards, and then the next year I chased him again, and the following years, and I realized like, oh yeah, that 21-yard ADOT was sustainable. But here he is again. But this is Justin Herbert. And here he is. He has a guy who's like 19 yards ADOT right now. We're like in 5 weeks, or we're 4 weeks into the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of crazy because it is this one guy. Just like like Puka, for example. Puka, he just caught 52, right?
Mm-hmm.
He set a record. No one in the NFL has ever done that. But look who's throwing him the ball. This guy's already responsible for a Triple Crown Cooper Cup. Yeah. And then, and he's also the guy that was responsible for Calvin Johnson. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pretty much majority of Calvin Johnson's numbers came from Stafford.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want to give a shout out to Peacock. I said, I hope you enjoy seeing your college team at the college game you're going to tomorrow, buddy.
Oh yeah, man! Have fun, man. Be safe.
Have fun. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And AJ says, guys, can we get some Bowers manifestation, please?
Yes, I mean, just have your pivot plan in place.
Yeah. Well, AJ, I do have some news.
It's an early game.
Brock Bowers is going to play. He's expected to play. Brock Bowers is expected to play. Yeah.
Trade for Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
If he goes out there and stinks up the joint, I'm really going to send some offers out.
Peacock says 4-0 team in the home league offered 2 different trades. His bye weeks hit and sent $50 for Rico and $100 fab for Tet McMillan. I don't want to do it. I did think about sending Tet. That would put me at 135 fab.
I'm going to keep Tet because Tet got to Miami, then he got Dallas. That's lovely. If I was going to sell someone and 50 for Rico, I'm going to jack the price up. Give me 100 and maybe you got Rico. That's what I would say. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But also Rico, same thing, same team, playing against the Dolphins and then in Dallas next week. So these guys might be usable. And if there's a guy that's 4-0 and he's drowning, I gotta just let them drown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
why does that guy feel like he's drowning all of a sudden? He's 4-0. Like he's you know what I mean? Just Let's see. This is where we start putting the chinks in their armor. You know what I mean?
Well, a look ahead for the Chargers. The next 5 games is against Washington, at Miami, at home to
Ooh.
Indianapolis,
Ooh.
away at home to Minnesota. Minnesota Dennis in the house. Shout out to the Ginger
Ooh.
Ninja.
And JJ McCarthy.
And JJ McCarthy revenge game.
Uh-oh.
And then
Revenge
we get
against Harbaugh.
and then week 9 away to Tennessee. So I like our schedule. If we can take business, I see us coming out of that maybe possibly 4-1 or 3-2.
Bro, I don't see a loss on those teams that you just said, bro.
No, but you know what? I do see us going undefeated.
Smack all of them.
We can smack all. Yeah, pause all
Maybe
that.
Minnesota because the defense, and maybe JJ, maybe with the lack of film on JJ, might fuck y'all up. Maybe that's the thing there.
What scares me is the Pittsburgh game, week 10. That it does. That
you know what's crazy, bro? When you were talking about the 88, whatever the fuck percent for Pittsburgh, I was thinking like, damn, that's crazy because the Bengals are fucked, the Ravens are going in the wrong direction, and the Browns are the Browns, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, it's almost like it just seems like picture perfect for Aaron Rodgers in the story. That's what we called it. We deemed it the story.
Yeah, exactly.
Aaron
I mean,
Rodgers
we do have playoff
story.
teams on our schedule, but that week 10 matchup with Pittsburgh is gonna be a game.
Where's that at?
And that game right there is in Los Angeles.
Hey, they're gonna make that is that a primetime game? It's gotta be. If not, they're definitely the afternoon.
They may flex that game. I don't know. No, but that game I think is
Jim Harbaugh. He's getting Aaron Rodgers' face.
That's I'm hoping it's. I don't think it's a week 10. Week 10 is see that one. But I think it is. Hold on. I think it's a Monday night.
It'd be a 3 o'clock game for you.
Yeah, you're right there. Let's see. I'm looking at the Chargers.
No matter what,
here.
if it gets flexed, it'll be the night game.
It is week 10. That is a Sunday night football game. So we're gonna get to go crazy that night on live. Let's go. Yes. I get this shit all over old man Rodgers.
There he goes. Yeah, sugar-free haterade.
Oh, I got it. The shit
flashing on him.
Yeah. Then again, I got one of my best friends. I used to work at Trader Joe's, Mike G, who's a diehard Steelers fan. So I'm looking. I got that. But no, I'm looking.
That's funny, huh? If you're friends with Lee, he'll be like, "What's your favorite team?" And he'll be the first one calling you when your team loses. He'll be like, "Yeah."
No, we always make some form of bet. If it's I may have to wear a Steelers hat but that ain't gonna happen. We got a better team this year, so I'll be making him wear the Chargers gear. I don't mind sending him something, but hey, I'm gonna make sure he's gonna wear it this time.
That could kind of be your thing, Lee. You go get like, oh, there you go, or maybe every week whoever the Chargers is playing, we'll go buy us we'll go buy the jersey for Bones. You know what I mean?
Bones will have a collection of jerseys, man.
You know what? Next week, I'm not even on the show. We're just going to have Bones right here.
Well, Bones is right back behind you.
I know. We'll just have him here, though. I won't be here.
Yeah, I could talk to the bony boss.
Hey, you those Bones some respect.
Hey, Bones and I had a lot of interactions in Vegas for a couple hours.
Whoa, what happens in Vegas, bro?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas on the
you
gym.
tried to desecrate Bones.
It was fun though, but Bones and I had a good time.
Yeah, big Bones.
Humpty Dumpty hit the ground a couple times.
I'm just gonna help you out here, Leland. You can change the subject. You just keep digging yourself deeper in that hole.
All right. Well, what's this? Peacock said, now he just sent 50 for DK, for Tet, and Henderson. LOL. He's trying to buy a win, and those guys are second half darlings, hopefully.
Yeah. Screw that.
Yeah.
The fab is important over there, but not important as those already players that I have.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Yeah.
That guy is entitled, thinking he could look at his entitlement at 4-0, thinking he could go and buy.
Yeah, Peacock said, I think I'm gonna stay put. I'll flex Tet and Henderson during my bye weeks. I don't feel comfy with just DK. Yeah,
Facts.
yeah,
DK has he's been big play dependent kind of, or touchdown dependent. Let's go, DK. We love you. We need you.
Well, let me give a shout out to the Gen Wealth Net family and the YouTube channel. Without this, none of this is possible. Let me thank Bogey, JD, that's right behind the cameras, giving me a hand. Let me give a shout out to Diamond Joe, Kidda, Peacock, Dennis, Derek, and all our subscribers. I thank you all for tuning in every single day, watching my sarcasm, watching my humor, watching my outburst, everything. I appreciate you all for watching. I appreciate you all for tuning in tonight, and I look forward to seeing you next Friday.
Let's go.
And that's the Years to the Street. And thank you for joining me tonight.
You didn't thank Bones.
Let's go, Chargers, both. You didn't thank Bones. Let's go.
Hold on. You had a whole list of thank yous, and you didn't even thank Bones.
Bones, I buried you in Vegas.
Damn. I did not see that going that way. Oh my God. Congratulations. I didn't know you guys love me. I mean, damn.
Well, that's the Years to the Street. Thank you for watching the Chargers Power Hour tonight, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And I will be bringing on guests week to week, and if you'd like to come on, let me know. And JD, if you want, you can show my QR codes. You can follow us on the Gen Wealth Net, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You'll find me.
Let's go. Year. You find them in the street.
All right. Thank you all for joining. Have a wonderful night. Good luck to your teams that you support, your fantasy teams, and have a blessed weekend.
Prime 1 with the slap.
Showing out when we show up. Pop champagne with my shoguns. Hella money is the motive. Own ship in the campaign slogan. We showing out when we show up. Pop champagne with my shoguns. Hella money is the motive. Own ship in the campaign slogan. Hella yay for sale. Hella yay for sale. I'ma take this winner's purse. Y'all gon' take this L. I'm in her purse. Yeah, the game's a bitch. Till the day I'm in the hearse. I'ma make this mail. I got a paper bag full of that. Can't you tell? I was making paper stack while y'all was chasing tail. I'm a real maniac. I ain't afraid to kill. Shit's real when you married to the game for real. I'm bout skrill, bout scratch, moving everything for chow mein and loud packs. Pharmaceuticals, yeah, the doable. Dumb racks got the bag going stupid on. Showing out when we show up. Pop champagne with my shoguns. Hella money is the motive. Own ship in the campaign slogan. We showing out when we show up. Pop champagne with my shoguns. Hella money is the motive. Own ship in the campaign slogan. Hella yay for sale, we campaign for real. I'm online like a nerd, but I ain't for real. I'm on the grind with the birds, Eve 8 and 12. Getting high, hella fly, how it made me feel. I live in a digital world. Prima donna fucking with material girls. I was just a mobster from the underworld. On my pocket shit, screaming fuck the world. You on your cop shit, handcuff your girl. Every time my palms itch, stack it up for real. We got work, no cubicle. Dumb racks got the bag going stupid on. Showing out when we show up. Pop champagne with my shoguns.